Let's talk for a second about why Imani Khalif is making such big news today, and I'm going to tell you why I think it's not why you think it is. I mean, there's the horribleness of conservatism over the fact that, this woman was born a woman, it was on a birth certificate. She was raised a girl. Her father didn't want her to become a boxer because he didn't think that girls should be boxers. So that's the sexism, I guess, in the country. And her home country doesn't allow people to be trans. So it's crazy that we're having to defend this woman who is competing as a woman because she's a woman and was born a woman. We have to point to the transphobic policies of her home country to prove why she's a woman. But why is this blowing up? Why is this a huge deal? Why are conservatives focusing on this and just constantly barraging us with false news pertaining to her identity, her gender, etc.? It's simple, I think, at least. They don't want you talking about the fact that Biden negotiated a deal to release American hostages from Russia. They don't want you talking about that. They want this news cycle saturated with arguments over whether or not this woman is a woman, because they don't want you knowing about the good job that the Biden administration did when it came to our people coming home. Of course, Donald Trump is saying, I would have gotten a better deal. Well, why didn't you? As President Biden said, why didn't you get a better deal when you were president? You didn't, because you're not going to put pressure on your good buddy old pal, Vlad Putin. So there's that. But again, they are making such a big deal about this non-issue, this non-controversy, this whole thing about whether or not a woman should be participating in women's sports. And this isn't even a trans issue. Even though people like Logan Paul and Elon Musk and J.K. Rowling are trying to make it into one, it's not, because she's not trans. She was born a woman on her birth certificate. She's a woman. Period. But these conservatives don't want you focusing on the fact that the Biden administration did a good thing today. And instead of allowing us to focus on that and the people who are returning home to their families, we now have to have this stupid argument over whether or not a woman belongs in a women's boxing match. This is what they do. Don't let them fool you. Of course, absolutely go after anyone who is insisting that she's not a woman because she is a woman, and they're being sexist and racist over the idea that a woman shouldn't look the way she looks. But don't forget that the Biden administration did something good today as well, and that's why we're seeing this other story all over the news.